Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I got another storage tip for you today. This one is one that I've used for a couple years now, ever since this box came out. And before I get started, if you could do me a favor and subscribe to the channel and like the video, I really appreciate it. I'm just trying to get off and start building some of these videos, and so hopefully you'll find value in this. But on this video, I'm going to show you a quick way to store almost all of your terminal tackle in one small location. Whether you're a co-angler and you want to put it in a backpack, keep it on your boat, take it out, set it on your work area. If you have a garage that you want to organize and tie some rods up. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and show you what I use and how I organize everything as well. And feel free to post any comments. Would love to hear, what you do to set up your organization of your terminal tackle. But let's get started. So what I did is, I know a lot of people, they have stuff all over the boat, in the bag, on the wall. But I picked up this BKK box. I think I got it on Tackle Warehouse for $39.99. BKK actually sells the entire box filled with all the gear, but there's a lot of terminal tackle that I use that's not BKK. And so for me, it wasn't worth it because I like to have my specific stuff and I organize it. But, the box itself is great. I love the concept. I love all the storage containers. But in addition to the big box, I went and bought a bunch of the small little accessory boxes. And they come in two different sizes. I believe it's two different sizes. They have the bigger one, and then they have the smaller ones. So depending on what you're putting in it, you can use the different size box. I bought a ton of these. They're not that expensive, and I fill my box up, but depending on where I'm fishing, I might just take some out and put some new ones in depending upon the situation. So it makes it very easy to adjust depending on where you're fishing. But you can also store all these extra ones when they're not in the box in a separate compartment, either on the boat or in a bag if you needed to. So, but let me show you how I set it up. So here is what it looks like when it's filled. And if you can see, each one of these containers is organized based on what I have in it. So just to kind of go through, I have all my round bend hooks, my EWGs, I have shaky head hooks, flipping hooks, drop shot hooks, wacky hooks. If I want to have some Damiki jig heads, if I'm gonna use a minnow, I have an area where I have those set up here. But what I'd like to do is on the back side, when I set these up, I'll actually cut the box from the actual tackle bag or box when I get it from the store. And that way I know exactly what's in it, as well as the weight or the size. So for instance, my favorite hooks that I like to use are the Hayabusa EWGs. So I use these quite a bit. And so with this, the way I have it set up, if you can see, is I have the size, which these are the 5/0, and the product number, which is the WRM 956s. And then inside, I have the actual hooks. So I know if I'm getting low, I can go through, check to see what I need to order. Makes it very convenient. And I do this for everything. I have my bobber stops in here, which I have set up. If I want to have speed clips for crankbaiting, or if I use them on a jerkbait, I have those here as well. But to make it organized, when you buy this box, they give you a bunch of stickers to put on there. And in my opinion, they get wet, they smear, And if I want to maybe change out something on the box, I want to make sure that I can quickly do that. So in addition, I have a label maker, and I normally will set the label maker on the smallest print possible and kind of abbreviate what I have in there so that when I'm looking at it in the box this way, I know exactly quickly what I have. So I have extra blades for spinner baits, nail weights, keep those in here as well. And if you look, if you can see that, hopefully, I don't know if it'll show up or not, but you can see on the side that the front is big enough if you're using a label maker. The size of the label maker I use is a 12 millimeter. It's thin enough in width that it'll actually fit right across here. You know, I have Ned heads in here. I keep the size that I use. Wacky hooks. But I pretty much can store all of my terminal tackle in this box. And like I said, depending on what I'm fishing, you know, if I'm fishing a lake where I can use an A-rig and I want to make sure that I have my heads for my A-rig, I have one container that just has extra jig heads in it, and it's sitting in here if I need it. But if let's say I'm fishing and maybe it's a tournament or a lake that I can't use an A-rig, I'll take it out and put something else in it. So that's pretty much it. You know, I have my wacky rings that are in there. I have just odd and end stuff. You know, I have some tail spinners if I'm using a Senko. Here's my wacky rings here. Split rings, just an idea of all the different stuff I have in there. I have wacky rings, tail spins, split rings, different sizes. I have, like I said, nail weights. I mean, you can put, as long as it can fit in the container, you can fit it in here. So hopefully this was helpful. The box, when you buy just the boxes, I believe they come in 4 or 5 boxes per container box. So that's where your price is. It's it's a one-time investment, but what's nice about it is you can reuse the boxes. So, but yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to post them in the comments. I'll definitely respond. If you have any suggestions or any tips that might complement this, I'm definitely love to hear it. So I appreciate it. And once again, if you could please subscribe to the channel, and we'll be probably here in the next couple of weeks working on another storage video. And like I said before, for me, it's about simple and efficiency on the water. Being a co-angler, fishing also as a boater, I have to know where all my stuff is, but also be able to transfer it from the boat to a bag to the wall at any given time. So thank you. I appreciate you. Have a good day.